Hey guys, it's Adam, aka Swimming Bird, and welcome back to Card Wars. Danielle's here with me once again.
Hello.
And we're playing as Jake this time. We're going to take down Flame Princess, hopefully. But it feels weird to not use Finn to beat her. But yeah, because he was playing with her before.
Sending his dog.
But I think Jake needs to level. I'm trying to keep them in line. But also Jake's power is going to be much more useful for my corn cards. And if you watched last time, you saw we got some powerful corn cards. Hopefully we'll get them again. Ultimately, I want to have that Future Scholar in there so we can do some crazy floops. But we'll see. The tip for this thing is to, sometimes it doesn't work, but if you spin it very gently, it'll like kind of move over straight to them, and you can rig it a little. Look at that sand angel. There's a few different types of angels we'll see eventually. Sand is the first one. Oh, that's the thing I can craft now.
Sandcastle.
That's pretty good though. +2 defense and attack. Alright, we got our cacti ball. I think I'm gonna start. Let's do this. I might actually just get my scholar out and then not worry about that first lane because it just has a sand angel there. Alright, my scholar's got a lot of HP, so he'll be good there. And we're gonna finish with a floop. Getting those extra magic points early definitely helps. Alright, let's go, Flame Princess. See how you do.
It's a good thing she doesn't set her cards on fire by accident.
Yeah, you think that she would get pissed and just light them up? Yeah, that would be crazy. That would be. She's kind of like Rogue from the X-Men, where it's like, I can't touch people who are made of fire, instead of, yeah.
Oh no.
No, my one Husker Knight. Back to the corn. I wish it did that like sound like in the episode when they fall down. Because yeah, he does. I can't remember. Finn does something to the Husker. Oh, he eats the corn with the pig, and then they just like fall over into a pile. All right, we got the corn Ronin. I guess I'll throw him down. We have so much magic, we can. All right. I'm really worried about the corn Ronin being Cerebral Bloodstorm though, but she just used a Bloodstorm, so hopefully that means she won't have another one here too soon. Let's get those floops going. I'm gonna slowly try to get my corn Ronin boosted with my Sand Angel. Let's do that, and I probably should put that mouth ball in the last lane. Having all your lanes protected is very integral. See, now I'm at the point where I've got more sand cards in my deck, and I only have one sand lane, so it's like some of those cards are a little useless in my hand. Although, wasn't the corn Ronin's floop dependent on like how many cards you had in your hand or something? I'll have to see.
I didn't read it.
Perfect! There we go. It's like you gain attack or something for every card in your hand. No! She had another one. Dang it. Eventually, getting an Ancient Scholar would be great because you can bring cards back from the dead. Or discard pile. That's how Finn brought the pig back in the Card Wars episode. You're getting some nice perfects here.
I like the idea of the Sand Angels like blessing things by just like sprinkling sand, like flying above
like,
it.
It's in my eye. Alright, we got a spot for the Sludger at least. And I could activate his power, but it's gonna hurt. Ooh, let's try this. If I boost this guy over here, that should be enough, and we can try the Sludger's power. First off, I do want to boost him with Jake's power. There we go. Yeah, I like that Jake's power activates so quick. Finn's, it's like I don't usually get the time to use it sometimes. Okay, lower defense by 2, and raise their attack by 4. I think this will pay out. They're going to take a little damage, but now they're way more formidable. I hope my my guy there, my little Future Scholar, doesn't die, though. He's a little vulnerable now. Gonna have to get that Sand Angel working overtime next turn. Alright. Blam. Now I don't have to worry about critting on some of these. If I do get... Oh, she's so close to dead. Oh no, I missed.
You shouldn't be so happy.
That was close, yeah. I gotta be very careful here, though. One more good hit, and she's gone. And then we're gonna move to the new area. We're finally leaving the treehouse.
Whoa.
Oh no, she's healing. Woodblood is so expensive. It's 3 magic. So I don't think it's worth it most of the time, but really boosting up that Sand Angel. He's okay. Come on. No, no, my Future Scholar. I think we're fine. I'm just gonna go for it, because yeah, we just got a hit with that super-powered mouth ball. The Sludger, he's one of those guys, like, sometimes he's fun at a party. No. Sometimes this floop is really good, like that time, but other times I would like kill my own guys if I used it without thinking. Whereas most cards you can just kind of floop them and floop now, ask questions later, because the floops are always almost good, every time. But alright, Flame Princess done. That was pretty quick. And we are moving on to a new area. What did we get a new card that we can make? We got our hearts full. That's good. All right. I might have to go in and edit this deck a little bit if we... Oh, Wodak Time Walker. That's a pretty decent Plains card. Here we go. We're going to the forest.
Forest.
And I think we fight with a picnic table here. The first opponent is Lady Rainicorn. So this is good for Jake to... Jake took down Finn's gal, and now he's taking down Rainicorn. There we go. Sometimes I almost wonder if my fingers are a little too rough from playing too many games. Because I'm like trying to touch the... Yeah.
But yeah, the touchscreen doesn't always work with my hands either, though.
Yeah. You used to... I mean, you do a lot of crafts and stuff, so...
Yeah.
But I played a little guitar and calloused up the bit of my fingers, but it's been a while, so... Yeah, anyways, that's kind of a weird topic. You know. If you... Alright, there we go. I like the hot dog. It's a good fatty floop spinner there. That's the Ancient Scholar. That's what I want. It said Ancient Scholar for the... That was weird. Sometimes the names will, like, say the wrong one. Or, I know on the iPad one, when you tried to floop the Traveling Farmer, it would call him, like, something else. Like, Corn Dan or something. Like, that's...
Corn Dan?
That's Archer Dan. That's a different card. But there was, like, some other name. It was, like, Unicycle Man or... Oh, there's Kimchi! Little thing of Kimchi. I guess I'll do my... I do have my cacti ball.
I wonder if they, like, thought about calling it a different thing and then changed
Yeah, that's
it.
what I was thinking. Like, it got coded that way, and then they didn't catch it later. Like, and then they forgot to... It might... We'll have to see. If I floop a... Oh, we don't have any more Traveling Farmers, but if I get some more later, remind me, and we can floop it. There we go. So yeah, that's how her cacti balls got so tough on the... We're fighting Flame Princess, because you can use that floop. Ooh. Lamb.
Flower.
She's got a mix of plains and nice lands, so she's gonna be healing but still doing decent damage. I think we can take her down. I think they got BMO to do some voices, so I'm sure Lady Rainicorn, Nikki Yang is, you know, doing voices for both of them. Lady Rainicorn's got all her Korean lines. That's one thing that I really love Adventure Time, and I've seen almost, you know, all the episodes multiple times, but I haven't gone back and seen the scenes with Lady Rainicorn, because I know you can look up online and you'll find the translations for everything she said. Like, people have subtitled it, and it's pretty crazy. I haven't been that, you know, devoted to go do that, but I'll have to maybe look at those. I did watch the episode Lady and Peebles. I watched that again with it subtitled, because that one has a huge sequence at the beginning where Rainicorn just, like, talks for several minutes. And Bubblegum, like, is just kind of sitting there drinking tea, like...
That does seem true.
Yeah, she says that, and I can't remember, Rainicorn's talking about having a dream about being eaten by something, I can't remember. She had, like, some premonition she was telling Bubblegum about. There we go. See ya. Blam. Yeah, the wheel is so fast, it's very hard to consistently hit perfects or get those crits, but I feel like I'm a little better than the last time we recorded, so... The other time, now that I've gotten all those gems, I had my my training montage there and got a bit better at the game. I like the mix of the Nice Lands Blue Plant, like the color mix there that she's got. Ugh.
You're on a nice picnic.
But yeah, so this is that new arena here. The kimchi must be what they put in the that one dweeb juice, if you remember. The the drink that the dweebs drink when they're yeah. Alright, I think I'm probably good to just... I'll floop him. I think we're pretty good here, because yeah, you can see how useful the Husker Knight is early on. You get a bunch of floops going, and you power up your attack super quick. I think that's the best way to go, just attack as hard as you possibly can, take down the opponent quickly. Alright. I do think like, now that I've used a bit of Nice Lands cards, I see the merits of those. Because the healing can really do... There we go. And we got her. Lamb. Alright. You'll be looted here. She's such a strange character, because she's, like, huge and, like, stretchy and stuff. Like, I guess that goes with Jake being all stretchy, but it's like, they must have a hard time drawing her in certain scenes, because she's so giant that, like, they have to fit her in.
She has to curl into
Yeah, she's,
places.
like, curled and wrapped around stuff a lot. Alright. Mix it up, definitely. That's a good strategy, because I tried other landscapes, and I like a lot of them now. That's why I'm using Sandylands. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Next time we're going to hopefully finish off Lady Rainicorn. We can make the nice ice baby now. So the ugly little ice baby. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time for more Card Wars. Goodbye.